This is a call to my specialized community of doctors of dental surgery, doctors of medical dentistry, and candidates for either one of those disciplines. Let's talk about getting ready to serve. Welcome. I'm Dr. Butts, Doctor of Dental Surgery here in Atlanta, Georgia. And surrounding me is my dental floss. These are two prime scan machines made by Serona. Another is a mill behind me, and if you can see the red box, it's a 3D printer. It's part of my armamentarium to serve the public on a daily basis. Today, I really wanted to talk about what we can do to serve the public at the highest level. Our job is absolutely to do no harm, doctors and future doctors. And in doing no harm, it's so strange where you have someone that doesn't want to see you, they're scared of you, and in doing them no harm or trying to do them no harm, you got to stick them with the needle. That's how they see it. I would say administer anesthesia, as I'm sure you would say, but that right there is what? They are not ready for that. So when I talk about getting ready to serve, it is part of the things that we need to take into consideration for us to keep our mental and physical health high. Because how can we serve if we ourselves are not feeling well or ill? 2020, late 2019 has shown us that everything is possible, from the lockdowns, from the vaccine, from all of the deaths that we had to encounter due to COVID-19 and the variations of COVID. What I found in getting ready to serve, we need to take care of our health. So if you haven't seen me before, you probably don't know what I'm about to say, but if you have seen me before, you know exactly what I'm going to say. And this is really just paying attention to food, sleep, exercise, detoxification, and mindfulness behavior. If you keep these things in mind, doctors and future doctors, not only will you help yourself and your immediate family, you will also be able to better serve the public. Why? Because physically, you'll be able to just do the job, get through a procedure, start to finish, no pain on your part. You'll be able to speak to your customer, the person who you're serving. You will be able to drop any guard that you have if your mental game is sharp. And when a person says something that might be off color to you, you don't take it personally, because really they are just scared about being there. Or there is a money issue. Money is absolutely a matter. And in these times, and at the time of this recording, we are diving into a recession. So if we're going to do what we need to do, our wealth is our health. Our health is our wealth. It's the first thing that we get to lean on when we go to work, and then we are able to allow other people to lean on us. So here's my call out to you. In terms of food, sleep, exercise, detoxification, and mindfulness behavior, doctors, what's your blood type? Find out what your blood type is first. I'm only saying this because no one else is saying this. If I talk to some of my medical colleagues, medical doctor colleagues, they would say that that has nothing to do with anything. And I could almost listen to that. I can almost hear that, except the medicine that they do and the things that they say to the same patients that I serve seem to be out of interest with the people who they serve, and in interest of making sure that they are medicated, but we're not talking, or we're not trying to get to root cause. That would be something more in the vein of a functional medicine doctor, which I recommend all of us seek. But if you're taking your health into your own hands, if you are really saying, I am going to be responsible for my own health. Well, get your blood type. And if you want to go crazy in the paint, that's hard in the paint, ham, okay? If you want to go crazy, find out what your blood type is. Look at a list that says, for this, say, B blood type, we're supposed to eat this and we're supposed to avoid this. Okay, try it for 1 week. Take a blood test before the week starts. Take a blood test after that week has ended. See what your numbers look like. See if anything's changed. Take an allergy test for the foods, or checking for the foods that say that it says you're not supposed to eat. At the time of this recording, Joe Rogan just had an amazing guest on his show who talked about food, sleep, exercise, detoxification, and mindfulness behavior in order to prevent disease, in order to fight the things that are just naturally occurring around us, like gas in the air, radiation, air pollution, plastic in our water and our food supply. These things can have detrimental effects on us. Certainly we should be looking to prevent these effects from affecting us negatively, because our health is our wealth, because we are chosen to serve. And in our serving, again, we must be healthy. We have to be healthy for our dental teams. We have to be healthy for our families. We have to be healthy for the patients that we serve. Sleep. I challenge you, for 1 week, measure the amount of sleep that you get in 1 week. How many hours a night do you get before you get up and go to work? Including the weekend, 7 days. Just mark your sleep. Once you figure out how many hours you sleep, we could have some more conversations about that, but mark your sleep, okay? Exercise. Let's just get up, get out, and get something, right? Get up in the morning, get in the sun, walk, run, play, jog, lift weights, sweat, move your body. Move yourself in such a way that your heart rate goes up for at least 150 to 180 minutes per week, the entire week. Elevate your heart rate. Detoxification, well, so many things. We could do dry brushing, where you take a brush. It's like a bristled brush, and you just brush your skin, your body. Just make sure you're pushing everything towards your heart, because you're moving the lymphatic fluid just underneath your skin, which needs to be moved in order to get toxins and move things along in your body. You're moving it and pushing it towards the heart, because the heart will pump and it'll help push that fluid, the lymphatic fluid, towards where it needs to go, which is going to be filtrated out of your body. Detoxification can be done over several days. It can be done on a daily basis. Your liver does it automatically, but we can always support our liver function and health with proper food, proper sleep, proper exercise. But now we get to the detoxification. The last thing I just want to remind us is of the mental behavior that we have to have before we serve. You could do a daily routine where you meditate. Certainly, you should have gratitude and forgiveness for yourself and others. And you can also use your meditation to remind you that the body is not the mind and the mind is not the body, even though sometimes the body may try to lead you to get that extra cookie, to get that thing that you should not have. Maybe it's against your blood type because you found out. It is always going to be a struggle. But if we're on a boat and we're going down a river, on one side is pleasure and on the other side is pain. We want to keep the boat right in the middle of the river. This is the sweet spot for us. Too much pain is going to make us slow down. Too much pleasure could be like we have a drug addiction or something like that. We don't want that. We are here. We have chosen to serve. And as a dentist, as a future dentist, I would like you all, like us all, to take our positions in society very seriously, because people also do not just bring us teeth. They bring us their hopes, their fears, the things that's on their minds they can share with us. They are people whom we get to serve. And when I say get to serve, it's because they have multiple choices of whom they can see when they see a doctor. Some people may think that they don't have any choices, and they may see someone who isn't as caring as they feel like they should be, but no, everyone has a choice. Everyone's decision can become fruition to them. And wherever your area is, whatever you do, put yourself in a position to be chosen as a servant. That's about all I wanted to share with you guys for this quick moment of taking care of yourself and getting ready to serve. Thanks for listening.